What is going on, guys? My name is Taylor Stuber, and I'm here to break down some of my favorite plays on this 7-game preseason NBA slate on Draftkings.com. It works for Fanduel as well if you guys are playing over there. But if you guys are new here or haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and then if you're watching this after it live streams, make sure to comment below with any questions you have. I'll make sure to come back and answer as many as I possibly can. Again, I will be live streaming 30 minutes before lock on my personal channel. You can just search up Taylor Stuber, or it's linked down below in the description. If you have any questions and want the most up-to-date information, it will be in that live stream. And then, of course, if you guys want my Patreon stuff, you can come and join me over here on Patreon if you want to share my screen. We have game notes for literally every single game that is up to date throughout the entire day with the most up-to-date information. Pretty much non-biased information, and then I give away my favorite plays for each and every game. And if you guys stick around to the end of the video, I will be giving away my free play of the day. But we will start off with one of my favorite plays of the day, the cover boy of this video, and that is going to be one Domantas Sabonis. So TJ Warren and Caris LeVert are both out in this game. If you go back to last year in a very large sample size in 1,373 minutes with TJ Warren and Caris LeVert off the court, you get a team high 27.9% usage rating, or 26.1% usage rating, a total rebound percentage of 17.7%, which also leads the team. And then amongst the starters has the highest assist percentage at 28%, even higher than Malcolm Brogdon. TJ McConnell has a higher assist percentage, but doesn't play nearly as many minutes alongside Domantas Sabonis, all while averaging 1.3 fantasy points per minute. But the best part about this is that, the reason we were on Sabonis in the Pacers last game was because that Rick Carlisle, when he goes back to, if you look back at his Dallas Mavericks days, in the very first preseason game, they only run their starters in the first half. Now, last game, some people got fooled by it because he said, quote, "We're going to play our guys good minutes today, and then our next game on Friday, we're going to ramp up the minutes." And today is Friday. So we knew that good minutes probably meant only at half, which is what ended up happening. And so if they're going to ramp up their minutes, we're going to see them play into the third quarter. And if you look at the previous years with the Mavericks, when Rick Carlisle was their coach, it's a similar situation where Luka Doncic, their star player, ended up playing 29 minutes in their second preseason game. Now, if we get 29 minutes of a 1.3 fantasy point per minute Domantas Sabonis, I'm going to want every bit of him today. On both sides, DraftKings especially, I think 8.5K is probably way too cheap for him. And with how the rotations work for him in the Pacers is that typically he plays the entire first and third quarter. So if he's going to play about 16 to 18 minutes in the first half and then play the full 12 minutes in the third quarter, he's going to be playing around 30 minutes. And I absolutely love Domantas Sabonis. Everybody else on this Pacers team is very affordable and very good plays as well. And, it helps that on the opposite side, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they were in a 10-man rotation last time, and they were running their starters 30, 35 minutes in that game. So as long as they have quality players on the opposite side, I fully expect Rick Carlisle and the Pacers to run their starters deep into the third quarter at least. The next play is going to be Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram are already ruled out in this game. Eric Bledsoe obviously not with the team any longer. In the first game, Nickeil Alexander-Walker with Brandon Ingram active came off the bench, ended up only playing 21 minutes, but that was mostly due to him being in severe foul trouble in the first half, picked up like a ton of fouls in just a couple minutes. That cut into his time. And then in the second game, he ended up starting with Brandon Ingram ruled out. I'm fully expecting him to get the start again. He played 25 minutes, and I'm expecting a similar situation where he plays mid-20s minutes. You go back to last year with all of those guys off of the court. He has a usage rating of 28.6%. That leads the team with a 21.5% assist percentage, which also leads the team, all while averaging 1.15 fantasy points per minute. He's in the mid 6Ks. I like Nickeil Alexander-Walker quite a bit. And, it seems weird playing him on FanDuel where salary doesn't matter, but if he's going to be playing mid to high 20s minutes, leading this team in pretty much every rate, I'm going to keep going back to the well with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. But he's going to be a lot more popular than he has been lately, just because people are catching up to who he actually is. And then the last play of the day is going to be Jordan Nwora, $6,700 on DraftKings. Love him on Fanduel as well. We already have news that Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, Drew Holiday are out. Newcomer Grayson Allen is also ruled out. And then on top of that, they're without Semi Ojeleye. They're missing a ton of bodies today. And Brook Lopez actually ended up being on the injury report this morning as questionable. So there's a good chance that he misses this game as well. You go back to last year, only 170-minute sample size, because this is pretty much just what happens in their blowouts, but it's a good representation of what we're going to see in today's game. You take these guys off the court, 29.7% usage rating, all while averaging 1.21 fantasy points per minute. Last game got cut a bit short due to the game getting canceled, but I'm expecting him to play anywhere from like 24 to 26 minutes in this game, while taking pretty much every shot that he can. If Brook Lopez is also ruled out, I mean, it was just Lopez and Jordan Nwora and Grayson Allen shooting from that starting lineup last game with all these star players out. Now Grayson Allen is also out, and Brook Lopez is in jeopardy of being ruled out. And I also would be pretty surprised if Brook Lopez ended up playing any in the second half. I know he went out there in the second half briefly, but him being a veteran for this team, I expect him to miss at least the second half. But yeah, until we get to the final free game bet of the day, here is a read from our sponsor. So the free sports bet of the day is going to be the Los Angeles Clippers plus 4.5 at minus 110. I'm sprinkling a bit of the money line at plus 160. We already know that the Dallas Mavericks are only going to play Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis in the first half, and that's pretty much in line with the rest of the starters as well. Tim Hardaway Jr., I don't expect to play in the second half. And Jalen Brunson, not on the injury report, but Jason Kidd already said that he is going to only play in an emergency if they run out of bodies. So this team is very thin. I'm not expecting Jalen Brunson to play either, and he is probably their best backup. And also not on the injury report is Trey Burke, who is probably their second best bench guy. And he missed last game, and he's probably going to miss this game as well because he is unvaccinated. The Mavericks mentioned that they want to have a 100% vaccination rate, and the coaches haven't been playing him because he has not been vaccinated. If you look at the any of the reports or the videos of the Dallas Mavericks, if you look at the training camp videos, they have Trey Burke out there running as the referee in their scrimmages and stuff. So he's not playing as of right now. And so their bench gets real thin real quickly. And we know that even in the first half, the Clippers are probably only going to play their starters in the first half as well. But they're pretty evenly matched with this Mavericks team with Paul George and Reggie Jackson and those kind of guys. But when it gets into the second half, the Clippers have guys like Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard, some quality backup guys. We're going to be running into some very young, inexperienced guys for the Dallas Mavericks, and I'm expecting the Clippers to pull this one off. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like this video. Best of luck tonight, and until next time, peace.